just everyone's favorite fire granny out for a stroll on this wonderful rainy evening here. Playing the game, no doubt, as Fat Shark intended. So this is going to be a pretty lighthearted video. Mostly, I really like this new map, so I just went around trying to find every way I could find a bug, either with monsters not ledging properly, or ledging in spots they shouldn't, or just ways to get out of the map. Things like that. Hopefully they keep most of this stuff, because most of it's pretty harmless and pretty funny. Alright, so I'm just, messing around, just having a good time on this boat. Maybe I'll go sailing. And I found, monsters just kind of get sent to the Shadow Realm in here. Like, say there's a Bile Troll, just stagger at some, it'll just, yeah, fall through the... Oh, another thing about this ship is, for some reason, Bile Trolls can't hit you if you just stand here. Like, the other monsters, every other monster will kill you if you stand here, but these things just don't work if you stand here. Also, something similar happens over here. You just ult on up here as the Battle Wizard. Can't really get here as other classes. But yeah, other monsters can't hit you as well as trolls. Alright, something I found, I don't even know how to describe this. If you try to Battle Wizard ult from right here though, yeah, you just go nowhere. Okay, so the third boat, similar issue with trying to ult. You just don't really go where you want to unless you aim really high. And then you sometimes kind of ult. You can also glitch yourself into this rock here. If you're, yeah, like that. You're probably wondering how I got here, or you already figured it out. Yeah, you can just kind of stroll on up there as the fire granny going out for a walk at night or something. You can get all the way up here as any class, right? You don't need to use the ult. And of course, monsters won't be able to get on you if you just move a little further. That's a good spot. And then if you're on Battle Wizard, you can go a little further than the other classes would be able to. Kind of just ulting up here and to access all of this stuff. Which you probably weren't intended to get up here. There's other glitch spots here you can use to avoid damage. You can just walk right up here. I don't really think you can ult across. You can also get up here. All of these will... Obviously, enemies won't path here. More Fire Wizard parkour you can do. You can, Oh, didn't crouch. Apparently I'm not far forward enough. You can go around the side of this building. This stuff's kind of blocked off mostly. Actually, I take back not being able to do much from here. You can actually go to the other side, or up there. Yeah, just casually strolling through the air. Now, there's a nice little cheese spot for every class where you can jump here and to here. You get hit a little bit by monsters. Like, you might have to jump to avoid the third attack, or the smash from the Rat Ogre. If you don't jump, it'll hit you. Or at least in my other testing, it usually hits you. Of course, everyone's favorite Fire Wizard can take this spot a little bit further than the other classes are able to by a few ult placements. You can go way further out of the map than I think Fat Shark intended. I've been trying extremely hard to find nav mesh locations, like neither of these work, but I finally found one where you need 2 sources of stagger. If you have a Rat Ogre or something. Oh, that wasn't enough. You have Burnout, it should be doable. I guess you have to get it a little further in before ulting the first time. You know, you get it somewhere in this area. You can kill bosses that way. Oh, also, there's a cheese spot here. You shouldn't be able to be attacked. Oh, also, apparently you can face the rock. But, yeah, you just, jump on up here. Nothing can attack you. So, something that should probably be fixed is it's actually really hard to ledge on this ship. Like, if you try to send a rat ogre off the side, they just won't die. Like, you have to send them to this side, and the same is true for, like, down here. These things just won't go over the side. So there's a lot of places to live in the sewer, but these spots all along this line, they're all broken. If you try to send a monster off, it just, yeah, doesn't work. And that's the same for all of these spots. Okay. The bosses are really weird when you go into this room. Like, if you get far enough away from them and then go in here, they'll, kind of derp out. They'll eventually start attacking you. But, like, and sometimes they'll try to hit you through the wall, but something about this room breaks them. I think other enemies are able to get to you. Like, a storm vermin. They can pat to you, but bosses can't. And then another series of broken spots over here. Of course, they can't attack you here. You can just walk through here as well. And, not much to say about this one. You can go a little further, as everyone's favorite fire wizard. You can do this as any class besides getting up there. So you can crouch, dodge, and jump to get through narrow areas. I kind of show that in a different video, but I found some spots on this map, like right here. You crouch and strafe inwards. You can cross here. That's pretty cool. Okay, more things about this house. I kind of thought this was intentional at first. I'm gonna be honest. You can jump around here and go on a little bit of an adventure. And of course the enemies can't path up here. You can get up there as well. Maybe that was kind of what was intended. You jump from there to there. But if you go all the way around, of course you're at a glitch spot. But if you're a battle wizard, you can go on quite the adventure. Not a whole lot to do that way. You can kind of ult around, but you can actually go outside of the map completely by going over here. You can go through this beautifully rendered smokestack. I'm sure they never intended you to get over here, but, you know, just normal battle wizard things. And, yeah, you can basically go anywhere from here if you want. So there's actually quite a bit more in this house. First off, this is a cheese spot. You can just stand here. Nothing can really get to you. They'll do their running attack to hit you, but like after that, it's not a whole lot for them to do here. And then there's a way to... You can just ult on that thing, kind of boring, but if you go over here, you can enjoy the experience of the void by just jumping up. You can see through the floor. So, you know, just normal things like that. You can't really get up here, unfortunately. Another pretty straightforward cheese spot on this wagon. You can just jump here, here, and up on the top little spokes. And nothing will be able to hit you besides the specials. You ever feel like you need a book to read and you're in this area and you don't have one, well, you can always just ult on back over as the fire granny and go back to the tome area. And, yeah, just normal battle wizard things. Now, I'm not actually sure if this one was intended. It kind of feels like it might have been, because you can jump out here as any class and you can actually get an item here. I'm gonna be honest, this one scared me here. I thought you could land there, but apparently, that's not a pathable location before anyone gets baited by it. in their actual lobbies. However, you can land on the lip. So you can do this.